Now, I mean, we do it when you get into a vehicle, everybody automatically, you know, clips on the seatbelt without even thinking about it because we've been brainwashed into wearing them. That's like the mask. It's just going to be a permanent feature now. Everybody wearing a mask, you know. But I'm not. I look at it this way: is if you were in an accident, i.e., not wearing your seatbelt, or wearing your helmet on a motorcycle, and your health insurance is shitty, and you get taken to the hospital and they work on you, build your body back up, and get you back on the road to recovery, who in the hell paid for that? Fucking mugs like us who pay a higher premium to cover your ass. I mean, to me, so not wearing one, to me, is selfish. You know?
Yeah, but Rick, you just contradicted yourself. Not wearing a helmet on your motorcycle is selfish because it raises my auto rates. But I'll be damned if I'm going to wear a seatbelt.
Here's my question. If I was going to wear a seatbelt, I wear a seatbelt.
You were just saying, oh my goodness. All right.
The reason I'm showing this from Rick's life as I see it on Wednesday, the 21st of April, 2021, is because I made a mistake. And after we had done the live show, a day or two later, I went back and watched it on playback, and I realized my screw up. And that's why I showed the two clips here. So initially, Rick is talking about not wearing a mask, but I thought he said he wasn't going to wear a seatbelt. I wasn't paying attention. It could have been the wind noise because at the time I was actually doing our weekly roof inspection, so I'm up on the roof. You can hear the wind in the background. But it's really, no, there's no excuse for it. I made a mistake there and I misunderstood him. Rick is also talking about how people who don't wear a seatbelt and get in car wrecks who don't have health insurance pass that expense on to everybody who does have health insurance, because in his state, when you get in a car wreck, your health insurance pays your doctor bill. Whereas in my state, until last year, your car insurance paid your doctor bill. You actually had better coverage with your car insurance than you did through your health insurance through your employer. Now, last year they made it optional. I'm still opted in where my car insurance pays for our health costs, even up to like funeral costs and things like that, if we're in a car accident. However, I can opt in or opt out of that, pay a higher premium for car insurance, or pay a lower premium for car insurance and count on my work insurance with a higher deductible, etc., to pay for that. So from my perspective, I wasn't paying attention yet again to what Rick was saying, because where I live, that's not an issue. So it's a matter of me failing to pay attention, and it's a matter of me having a different perspective on what Rick was talking about. I thought he said he wasn't going to wear a seatbelt when he said, I am not going to wear a mask. And I repeated what he said by saying, I'll be damned if I'm going to wear a seatbelt, I guess for dramatic effect, which is not fair to Rick, because I have had trolls watch my videos, watch portions of my videos, make a judgment off of that, and then leave comments out of ignorance. And I am not one of those people. What I did on the show was ignorant, and this is not an apology video. This is me simply explaining how I made these mistakes and where I was coming from. And I actually had to watch the second clip twice before I figured out exactly what Rick was talking about, because the laws are different in Michigan as opposed to Indiana. I agree with Rick to some extent, and I thought I would go ahead and make this video to clarify that. There are other times where I have said things and made a mistake. For example, that same week, I made a statement on air on a different show to Kingpin. I was on Rick's show that Saturday. I made a comment to Kingpin that the 6.5 Arisaka does not use the same bullet as the 6.5 Creedmoor. Well, I went back and checked on that too, and it sure looks like it uses the .264 diameter bullet the same bullet the 6.5 Creedmoor uses, so I made a mistake there too. I'm man enough to admit when I screw up. I'm mad enough to admit when I make a mistake, when I make an error, when I'm wrong. That's all this video is. It's not an apology. It's not anything other than that. It's an opportunity for me to explain myself, and now it's an opportunity for me to go back and understand where Rick was coming from. Thanks for watching.